Purvaji is asking, ghee is the basic ingredient of our diet. It is not about the purity, but the procedure of making it. It changes the properties, right? How you make it. Very true. Even if we make it at home, the milk properties are changed here. How to select the right one here in the USA?
I have to think this. How should I answer this question? There are two components within this question. Okay. One, I feel, how do I select? And to make the selection, one should know what does ghee do to us. Okay. So the processing of butter, clarifying butter, goes through a process where unwanted fat will be left as residue at the bottom, and a lot of impurities that is there in the ghee, if they are not oil soluble like in the ghee, that all gets separated in the residue, that black residue that you see when you make the ghee. However, what about the oil soluble components in the ghee? That is where I think we need to have some studies, because it all depends upon what goes in the feed for the cows is what is going to be reflected in the ghee as well, at least in the milk. But during clarifying process, you may be able to eliminate some, but whether we are eliminating 100%, we don't know. So the best thing is, because we don't have a laboratory in our home to test whether this butter is good for clarifying, or this milk is better because I will get the cream and make butter out of it, and then, so we don't have a laboratory. So we have to go by some face values, and fortunately, the market reflects quality versus the consumption. If a ghee, as per the claim, and it has a lot of should I say claims, saying that this is good, that is good, and this thing, maybe we can trust to certain extent, until somebody, a laboratory scientist or a lab, does saying that, oh, this is not good, recall. We have no choice. But having said that, I will tell you something about ghee. I think we all should know how important ghee for us in our body. First of all, you know that ghee, there is no expiry date. Why? No bacteria can disintegrate it. If it is not disintegrating, then how can be bacteria ghee will be beneficial for me? It is because the tissue formation in our body depends upon what we eat. It has both water soluble component and water insoluble components. And if my finger is injured and if it needs to be fixed, the food what we eat has to travel up to there. And if it is water insoluble, there is a vehicle is required, and the ghee is the best vehicle. It carries. So ghee is considered as lubricant carrier molecule because it is not getting destroyed. That is precisely the reason there is something called Panchakarma in Ayurveda treatment, preventive, and there is a process called Virechana where people, doctors, make you drink ghee, medicated ghee, first 4, 5, 6 days, depending upon who you are and what you are. And on the last day, they'll make you drink almost 180 ml of clarified ghee. You have to drink. The mechanism there is that ghee, when it is traveling as a ghee molecule, which is water insoluble, but able to get molecules that come in the way, which are toxins, when they become water soluble, they grab and it will be staying in our body. But when a flood of ghee is coming at the last day by drinking about 200, 180 ml of ghee, it will go through our body like a flood, and all the toxins are getting eliminated from our body. That is a purification. That's why people go through this process. They experience a kind of lightness